Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. We're gonna play some more Metaphor. Yeah, we're just kind of doing side quests, I think, until we reach. There's only 3 more days, so not a whole lot more to go, but we're almost there. Let's hop into it. So, what are we doing? Today's the 10th, so we're gonna go to the Colosseum.
All right then.
Let's go.
We gotta talk to the receptionist. Welcome, warriors, to the Varmereno Colosseum. We're currently holding a ranked league tournament. If you want to participate, first, you'll have to test your abilities with certification battle.
Whoa.
So in order to fight here, you have to prove your strength in a battle. There are rewards after we prove it, right? Rewards. What happened to the thrill of the fight? This is a home of vaunted warriors, of contest of strength. But yes, if you win, you get prizes according to your rank. A certification battle that sounds easy, you're thinking, well, think again. We've brought in some special monsters this time around. A terrifying beast with a body as hard as a rock and temper worse than that. It's a fearsome beast, the perfect foe to separate the weak from the warriors. And to make it more interesting, we've instituted a special rule. You have to win quickly. I'm in.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's have a good. Let's give it our all.
Uh-huh. Got it.
All right,
Let's have a good.
let's fight him. Yeah, boy. Gladiator up in this beat. I'm Denzel. Errol.
All right.
Dude, it's a lion with a scorpion tail. It's pretty sick.
Face me! Rancor! Withdrawing! Cleric! The power of light!
Let's take merchant. No, I'll get some disc. Let's
What are we
go.
gonna do?
Scour.
Oh yeah. Wrecked.
Bravo!
Alright, that was an incredible fight. And what in the world was that magic you used? Whatever it was, you passed the certification battle. You've officially earned your place in the ranked league. First things first, take your rank insignia and your reward for the first time.
Accomplished.
In the ranked league, you participate against challengers in the same ranked tier. Since you're only just completed the certification battle, you're bronze 3. After that, the bronze 2, bronze 1, you fight through these high ranks one by one. Overcome bronze 1 and you'll reach silver 3. The highest rank is gold 1. If you can make it to that, you'll be able to take on the greatest battle in Colosseum history. You'll fight 9 battles in total, win, and you'll be king of the Colosseum. Exciting, but you're literally at the bottom now. It's a long road. The reward for the bronze 1 is a valuable piece of equipment called Fortune's Grasp. These gauntlets will egg you on to gain experience faster.
I see.
Alright, so at night we can do the same thing. We can go back to the Colosseum apparently. Yeah, let's go back.
Go.
Do it again.
What'll it be?
Let's rumble the peril. I've gotten used to monsters staring us down, but a crowd like this makes me kind of nervous. Still, it's just another battle, right? And there's nothing you can't beat. Our challenger is ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages.
All right. Let's show him what we can do.
Face me! Then again, a power of kings!
I guess we'll just do one.
Rancor! The power of life itself! Withdrawing! Let's make an end of it! Something else. No holding back! Oh, holy light!
Let's stay calm. I'll get some distance. Lend me your strength. Not this. Wind. Still here?
Observe the enemy. Let justice prevail. Not this skill. For all that we strive for, I strike with conviction.
Dude, we killed them all? Damn, she's a beast.
Not bad.
Bravo!
Brilliant, absolutely smashing fight. You showed us there. The audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks, you've been promoted to bronze 3 or 2. There's more fighting ahead of you, but there's a reward for this time. Go on. The Man of War gloves.
All right.
And I gain courage. Bro, let's go. We just stayed 26. I guess it's probably like a story thing, huh? We probably have to stay 26.
Well then.
Alright, so we're gonna save. Oops. We're gonna go back to the Colosseum, I think. We can hang out with Barden again. We'll do the Colosseum though.
All
I
right.
think that's more fun.
Let's head there right away.
Gonna be.
What'll it be? Come on, come on.
Our challenger is ready to risk it all. Let's make it on one for the ages. Oh, what?
We're spotted. Blades of
What the heck? Do we have to fight them all like this?
There couldn't be anything we can't handle. We'll be okay.
Impressive as ever.
Amazing!
This is so weird.
Right on the money.
Was that it? We didn't have to actually fight anything?
Bravo.
That works for me.
Looky.
All right.
Fight another day.
Alright, so Alonzo wants to hang out. We can hang out with him.
Greetings, Stan.
I've discovered something interesting. The landowner controls all the trade in the settlements around the village, so this valet often comes through the town.
Apparently,
However, I heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection, and that's when I plan to nab him. How?
What?
Trust me, he'll behave himself.
wow.
But it would be near impossible to catch him if they come via a busy open street. I'll force them down the forest path where there'll be no witnesses. I've spread rumors about humans just appearing on village roads for express purposes. The men guarding him won't be an issue either. I'll lie in wait along the forest path and call out to him.
And then,
I'd like for you to accompany me there as well. Of course.
thank you.
We will change things. This world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on riches will come to an end.
Seriously?
A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she'd found. The tree was practically dying, but it still bore a small fruit, and with it, seeds. My mother planted them and gave away the new sapling to our neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realized perhaps we all have something we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of us, there's a seed of virtue wanting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on. So make sure you go out and change the world. Okay? I just wanted to tell you that, since you've been leading us into the future. What could he be planning? You think he's gonna do something like crazy to where he might die?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Here you are.
Nice.
Oh, well.
So,
Like it or not, today's the last day you'll have free time. Take care of anything you need to do before the infiltration.
Oi there.
Okay,
Oh, man, hey. You there.
we're gonna hang out with this bro.
May I?
oh yeah?
We're gonna get our tolerance up. You came here from Grand Trad, didn't you? Then perhaps you met with one of my activist comrades there. Another one of our number is working diligently to provide aid to Altabury. If you have a chance to meet with her, please send my regards.
All right.
The tolerance is up.
Well then.
So,
Wonderful.
We're gonna go in the watchtower and get some easy points.
so,
Browhaven is pretty unique, and I don't just mean the sights. It's more open and inviting than any place we've been. Growing up in the forest, the sea breeze and the smell of the ocean kind of threw me off at first, but I've really come around on it. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to live by the sea, listening to the waves and the hustle and bustle of the port. I feel like I could watch the ocean from here forever. You like the ocean?
Well,
It's more like looking at it feels serene in a way that something man-made doesn't.
yep.
You can build a port or a ship, but you can't manufacture an ocean, right? It doesn't belong to anyone. I like that about it.
all right.
Time marches on,
All right.
and the age of
Today's
a new
the day.
king draws nearer.
At last.
Right. Everyone, the soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall Luis is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we all greet Luis together. Let him know we showed up. Except Gallica? Of course. She stays hidden, so he only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Gallica slip out with all speed and head for Luis's gauntlet runner. Heismay, Hulkenberg, and I will keep tabs on Luis and buy whatever time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Luis's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness, the Prince, and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising an alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're really the only one who has a chance alone against Luis's best. Sorry to put all this on your shoulders, but we believe in you. I'll do my best.
Yep.
Let's watch ourselves out there.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
Comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
They're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh, where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Minding our runner?
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Luis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
That's how I enter every room. I walk in, pose for a second, and then I go,
I'm glad you could make it.
thank you.
Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuary forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
You have my sword.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Don't go losing it too quick now.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Okay, seems like my opportunity to slip out. Hey, there we go.
All right.
Rank 23. We managed to slip out of the soiree and infiltrate the Sherradius.
All right, look.
The lift to Luis's quarter. Hold on, there's guards in front of the lift. Of course, they're watching the door. I don't think they're looking this way, though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek. We don't have a choice. We'll have to look for a way around. What are you doing? You heard that alert this morning? Just making sure all the extra security measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up? The bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Cabio is on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? I heard someone saw Lady Juna enter the bridge. You don't mean... Are they alone in there? What do you think's going on?
Yeah! No way!
The key's not working. Maybe they changed the lock. They were just talking about some extra security measures. It's not good.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please? Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate. I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands. Where are you from? Have you heard of a village called Harlia? Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace. Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that that was by your decision? That is true. But why? To save this country. Stroll! The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat. Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives. Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Damn.
Strong.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
Hector the dog, bro. I love it. It's so funny. At this rate, the guards will come back and we'll miss the opportunity.
What?
A strange sensation like the body's been pulling downwards. We're taking off. What the heck? Wait a second. You mean the runner is taking off? Why is this happening? This wasn't part of the plan. We're gaining speed. This is bad. We've got to change the flight path. We'll ram straight into the sphere of water. The whole area is thick with distortion from the magla. If we get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. What do we do? All this commotion is going to have this place full of panicked guards. If we stay put, they'll find us. Follow me. Let's retreat to the deck for now.
Phew! Close one. What was that? Floor suddenly tilted.
Bro, are we gonna crash?
What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it.
Damn. This is like the worst thing that could have happened.
That helped a lot.
Are we still standing outside of the ship? I knew this was a big vessel, but this thing looks like it goes on for ages.
What do we do?
We get back inside.
But what do we do? Huh?
Are you serious? Luis's quarters are all the way at the end. Actually, you've got a point. The key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from outside might be a best bet. Hell yeah, we're gonna ride the sword. Luis's quarters are straight ahead all the way at the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections by using them as scaffolds. Use L to control the protagonist while he's on the sword and use the areas wider than normal as scaffold. You'll automatically jump between scaffolds. If you jump when there isn't a scaffold in front of you, you'll fall. But on the lookout for scaffolds and head to Luis's quarters. Oh shoot, we fell with second jump. All right.
I see.
Okay, here we gangway! I knew it! Look at that!
This is pretty cool.
All right!
We actually made it. I thought we were gonna die there.
This is no good.
I think we're moving away from the crystal. The runner's going back to normal. Just in time. If we stayed out there like that, we'd have plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side. So here we are.
And yet...
This room really is beautiful, huh? Maybe it's got some special spell, so nothing falls when it's turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Anyways, the formula we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it.
Okay?
A magic book.
Oh god.
In the bush? Are the flowers?
Check this out.
If Luis is interested in the land, or in that island for some reason, wonder why. Quite the art collection he's got here. This one looks like an exterior shot of the ship.
Incredible.
It's enough just walking around the runner. The painting really helps put it into perspective just how impressive this vessel is. They say it was originally developed by the state army and Luis claimed it for his own. To him, it's a symbol of power. No doubt about it. You don't think he hid the formula behind one of these paintings, do you? Nah.
This?
Looks like a storage closet, but it's shut pretty tight. Hold up.
Look!
It's the same novel I have.
But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
Must be a coincidence.
He probably just happened to find a copy.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Oh no.
What are
are you doing here?
I got lost.
I got lost.
You're a terrible liar.
Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there?
You're that fairy from before. Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hold on. She said, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me.
You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch. So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What? Okay, I had to move my mic. It was bothering me. All right. So, what are we gonna say? I don't suppose we could keep a little investigation secret. What are you looking for?
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions either. That makes us even, right?
I guess so.
So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do? I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Damn, she's smart.
Who are
She
you?
knows more than I thought.
What?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
Do you think she's gonna be
To run.
like
But we
part of our
can't just
team
leave
after
her.
this?
I say we go after her.
Your attention! Everyone, assembled comrades! Let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all, and it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
All hail Lord Luis! We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Hey, Tell! Look!
The Caradrius is airborne.
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Tell, eyes up, it's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Tell!
This is no good.
The runners stopped. We're almost out of time. We have to chase them. Let's hurry after Juna and Glodell. The trip's been turbulent, so maybe the lock broke along the way? That'd be why Glodell was able to get in here too.
Ready?
All set. No telling what might happen in a situation like this. Alright, let's go.
Was that?
That was Juna. I think she's on the deck. Let's go help her.
No! I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Bro, Hector is freaking gnarly now.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Glodell, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rassant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me! No one else! And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler!
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
Errol.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
We can't even attack? What the hell? This is bullcrap.
Like who's your king now? I am!
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
You have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Glodell, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be.
Over my dead body. I am Giovanni's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less. What? It worked? Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well. O lodestar, who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's road. Now, awaken.
Look at me! What you see now is my commitment to my song! Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart!
Hell yeah, bro. She got a badass transformation. I love it.
How? How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
Errol.
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really, especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength, too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give him hell! Howling wind! You hit their weakness.
Coin can solve.
Don't let us down,
Hold to the rear guard. By this power. Wind!
You hit their weakness.
This'll be over soon
That's your
enough.
opening, Captain.
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
It's kind of sad. We just killed his dog. I feel bad.
The blade's edge!
You bastards!
If I can get close, I'll show you. No need moving back. Behold this power. Howling wind!
Death to all traitors!
Scour!
We're just gonna keep hitting him for this wind.
Let's go! Wind!
Your rightful king!
There we go. You're dead, bruh.
Help me!
Not bad, eh?
I feel stronger.
Tremble before me.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book! Why? What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't breathe. Why?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
Dead? You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Right!
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why, one would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes, much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
You.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really?
Bruh, what a hoochie.
To me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
I can't believe her.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
So Glodell was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Glodell overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Glodell was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Glodell.
One wonders what you stopped Glodell from doing. What was he after there?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Glodell out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Dell? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Glodell was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
All right.
Hey, we made it to 20.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. You haven't told them about me yet.
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were his
lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No, quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art, and nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer? You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I'd put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
Fine by me.
Sure, fine by me.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
Nice. Gallica
Gotta get back
levels
on
up.
track. Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right. Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grius's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella, the girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella, indeed. She would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off. Right. All yours.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look. Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you're seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Let's meet her first.
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Yeah, let's get on.
Let's hurry. Hey, mister.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a
Hey.
moment.
We know her. I recognize her
How
now.
can I help you?
It's her sister.
Juna! Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names? Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in, though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden in Tilbrile Haven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts father's efforts to shame, eh?
Oh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell, popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on!
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. Oh, I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh! You didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now we are no further than when we started.
Hulkenberg's pissed.
Come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the Gauntlet Runner. Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Nurse?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the Gauntlet Runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it, afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince, and here I sit moping, And the way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
All right, pretty cool. We're gonna fly one day. Okay, so now we have our first like reserve member. That's cool. I guess it doesn't really matter because you could just teach everybody like each ability, right? So what's the point? But all right, I guess. Let's save the game. This is a good spot to stop. Yeah.